Welcome back to Relaxant Qisas. This is part 8 of Kamil. The prize distribution ceremony was underway at the golf club. Salaar Sikandar was to receive the first prize in the under 16 competition for his 7 under par score. Applauding when Salaar's name was called out, Sikandar Usman thought he would have to do something about the cabinet where the trophies were displayed. The trophies and shields Salaar would bring home this year would be as many as he had in the past year. All of Sikandar's children excelled in their studies, but Salaar was different from the rest. In winning awards, he was far ahead of them. It was not just difficult to beat this boy who had an IQ score of 150. It was impossible. Clapping proudly, Sikandar turned to his wife and whispered, "This is Salaar's 13th trophy and the 4th one this year." "You keep a record of everything, don't you?" she replied, smiling at her husband, whose gaze was fixed on Salaar as he received the trophy from the chief guest. "Only for golf, and you know the reason very well. I bet that even if Salaar had been playing this tournament with professional players, he would have still won the trophy," he claimed proudly. Salaar was shaking hands with the other winners seated around him. Sikandar's wife was not surprised by his claim about Salaar. She knew that it was not an expression of paternal sentiment. It was the truth. Salaar was indeed extraordinary. She recalled when he had played 18 holes at this golf course with her brother Zubair for the first time. The way he had brought a ball that had accidentally fallen into the rough out onto the green was a display of expertise. Zubair was amazed. "I can't believe it." He had repeated this statement endlessly till the end of the game. If the shot from the rough had amazed Zubair, then Salaar's putters had floored him. As the ball rolled towards the hole, he leaned against his club and turned around to gauge the distance between Salaar and his target. Shaking his head in disbelief, he looked at Salaar. "Salaar Sahib is not playing well today," muttered the caddy, standing by the golf cart behind Zubair, who turned around in surprise. "So, he's not playing well?" He looked at the caddy. "Was this a joke?" "Yes, sir. Otherwise the ball would not have gone into the rough," the caddy said. "You have played here today for the first time, but Salaar Sahib has been playing here for the last 3 years. That's why I say he's not playing well," he added. Zubair looked at his sister, who was smiling benignly. "Next time I will be fully prepared when I come here, and I will also select the site for the game." Zubair was somewhat miffed as they walked across towards Salaar. "Any time, any place," she said confidently, challenged her brother on her son's behalf. "I want to invite you to Karachi this weekend with all expenses paid," Zubair said casually as he approached Salaar. "Why?" "To play on my behalf against the president of the Karachi Chamber of Commerce. I lost the election to him, but if he loses a golf match, and that too to a child, he'll have a heart attack. So let's settle the score." Salaar's mother laughed at her brother's words, but a frown creased Salaar's brow. "Child," he repeated with emphasis, the only objectionable word in Zubair's comment. "Uncle, I think I'll have to play another 18 holes against you tomorrow.